Most power sports business owners don't lose time in the shop. They lose it in small, unsuspecting pieces all day long, chasing down orders, keeping up with inventory, and putting out one logistical nightmare after another. In short, all the admin junk that has nothing to do with the passion that started this business in the first place. So how do we break those desk chains and get our hands dirty again? What kind of real work could a business get done if they weren't touching every order?
When you see these parts online, you need to make them come to life.
I mean, definitely the business is e-commerce. Like that's 95% of it. Just having that ability to offer more products, not stock it all on hand. I mean, that makes a huge difference.
Today, we're here at Get Lowered Cycles to show you exactly what breaking those chains looks like. And the first thing you notice when you walk in the shop isn't how busy it is, it's what they get to spend their time doing. With all the different work you do, what's kind of the type of projects that you get excited most about doing and working on?
So really all the projects that we bring in, we're pretty excited for. We're kind of particular about, like we don't do general inspections or anything. It's all just Harley-Davidson and a lot of like brand new bikes and larger builds.
A lot of guys really do like doing like the engine builds and whatnot. I think a lot of some of the other stuff that's really cool is like the suspension stuff that we do and like braking upgrades, because I think like setting up chassis is really, really cool. But along with, again, doing some of the larger engine builds is fun stuff as well. This is our most recent one. This is a 2025 Lowrider S. A lot of stuff from original Garage Moto. They sent us a lot of the red parts on the bike. There's a speed dealer swing arm, braking upgrades from G-Brakes and Brembo. Legend suspension helped us out with the suspension components.
And then this is another project that we built kind of with the sole purpose of testing different exhaust systems. Put it up on the dyno, see how it performs, the power curve and all. And that way we kind of know what works best. So it's kind of for learning on our side with the dyno and like how to tune the bikes. And also just like the new platform. It has the new ECM, it has new hand controls.
Okay.
And a lot of components that are a little bit different. So this is like a Gen 2 M8 is what it's considered.
Gotcha, okay.
This thing rips. This bike is so fun.
It looks fun.
This thing's a menace.
With all the builds, it's kind of one thing we focus on is the performance aspect of it.
Yeah.
Like some people when they think Harley-Davidson, they think like ape hangers and
just
like
I think
drag
brother
bikes.
bikes.
Yeah,
like the old brother bikes, but you know,
Dad
like
bikes.
everything we do, it's kind of like new school and modern.
Okay. Any other bikes you guys want to point out that you really like, or are these all custom bikes? Or?
Yeah, we can go to the gray bike. So this is a 2023 Road Glide. This is one we recently did for like a good client and friend of ours. So this is like a full carbon fiber build, really. So from the fairing, the front fender, the gas tank is even carbon fiber, saddlebags, the side, like everything.
Also did suspension on this bike, so yeah, it's a light bike.
Those Olins, the Olins complement that whole bike.
Yeah.
So these two look pretty familiar.
Yeah, so they were featured in the Turn 14 in your guys' showroom over there.
I think we just finished the El Diablo at that time. They kind of have everything you can possibly do to them. So it really showcases what we can do.
And you really don't see these bikes, and I think that's what makes that bike even more rare. To anybody that knows Harleys, like this color scheme from Harley, they don't do stuff like this anymore. And I think they listen to the people on this bike, because this colorway and everything, and obviously how these guys built it is it's absolutely amazing.
Instead of being buried in admin work, the time here goes into custom jobs, experimenting with new products and building bikes they're genuinely excited about. Being that you guys create content as a company, how important is it for that content when you're installing different parts?
Just getting the product in front of people's eyes, I think, is a good thing. Letting them see it, and then also letting them see the benefit of it. So see how they could like help them in their build or whatever it is. I think it's pretty important.
You know, a lot of bike guys, when you see these parts online, you need to make them come to life. You know what I mean? And like for me, I can see a part, I can see what it does, but like when you put somebody in front of a camera, especially on social media, that part becomes alive, it becomes real, and then you're like, oh, that's something I could put on my bike, it's relatable. You know what I mean? And a lot of these bikes are guys that are blue collar, hardworking people that want to have a nice bike for the weekend. And when you can see a video that kind of puts it, you're like, oh, okay, that makes sense. I need that part, I want it on my bike.
The best thing about having like the actual service side of it is like we get to install the parts, get a hands-on experience with them. Like we know what's good, we know what we can recommend, like what works and what doesn't work, and that like we can let our customers know kind of like any issues we run into or technical support. That's one thing that really sets us apart. Is like we install it, we're familiar with it. And like if you need assistance, like we're actually here to help you. I first started in like 2009 out of high school, so I was really just started selling parts, pretty much for my dad out of his garage. Like I'd buy like 10 sets of turn signals and like sell 9 of them. Like he would just keep the one. So it was always kind of just e-commerce, I guess, like selling. And then as soon as we moved to Warminster here, I guess that was probably like 2012. That's when we started offering service. Like it is really nice just coming over here, like doing something we actually enjoy.
Yeah.
Like it creates content, it grows the business, and we just enjoy it just because we get to work on cool stuff.
That time saving doesn't just disappear. It gets reinvested into content, product validation, and staying ahead of the trends to better suit their customers. How much time are you guys spending on kind of touching inventory all the time or managing it?
We utilize dropshipping a lot where possible. We do stock some things, like a lot of the Olins we'll stock just because we use it so often in the shop. But otherwise, like we only stock if it's a special or like if it's just hard to get, like we're bringing it into the shop just so we have it. But we do utilize dropshipping a lot as well. So this is kind of just for shop side, overage, and then like specialized parts we're a sole distributor for.
With the drop shipping, how does that kind of benefit you as far as like your flow of the day, time you have allotted back to you?
Yeah, I mean, with drop shipping, it really allows us to have like a smaller warehouse team. So I mean, we can utilize inventory feeds like from Turn 14, kind of integrate it with our website, and just having that ability to offer more products and not stock it all on hand. I mean, that makes a huge difference.
With their website and distribution backend working together, orders move without constant hands-on attention, freeing up time instead of consuming it. What's powerful is that this didn't require reinventing the business. By connecting the website and the distributor on the back end, Get Lowered removed that friction that most owners just accept as normal. Orders move, inventory stays aligned, and pricing automatically updates to stay compliant with vendors. And the team, they get their time back. As a business grows, that same foundation can support even more. As volume increases, the workload to manage new brands and products stays the same, because automation does all that heavy lifting for you. What matters is that the systems are working for you and not the other way around. Well, thanks for having us today, guys. Thank you. Thank you.
Thanks for checking us out.
Thanks. And if you're a dealer who turned 14, ask our team for more information at integrations@turn14.com.